Signing up for Medicare online takes about 15 minutes, but only if you have the right documents in front of you before you start. In this video I'll show you exactly which documents to gather, where to go on SSA.gov, and what to expect every step of the way from application to getting your Medicare card in the mail. Before you open your browser, gather these documents so you're not hunting for them mid-application. First, something that proves your age. Your birth certificate is best, but a US passport also works. Second, your social security card or at minimum your social security number written down. Third, proof of US citizenship or lawful residency if you weren't born in the US, this can be a naturalization certificate or your green card. And fourth, if you currently have health insurance through an employer, you'll need information about that plan including the policy number and the employer's name and address. Now let's go to the site. Navigate to SSA.gov and look for the Medicare section. The direct path is SSA.gov/Medicare, which takes you straight to the Medicare Enrollment Hub. You'll see an option to apply for Medicare online, click that. The site will ask you to either sign into an existing My Social Security account or create a new one. If you don't have an account, creating one takes just a few minutes and you'll use it throughout retirement to check your benefits, so it's worth setting up. Once you're signed in, choose the option to apply for Medicare Part A and Part B. This is separate from applying for retirement benefits. The application itself walks you through several screens. The first section is basic personal information, your name exactly as it appears on your Social Security card, your date of birth, your address, and contact details. The next section asks about your work history. Medicare eligibility is tied to work credits, so they need to know whether you've worked at least 40 quarters, or 10 years, and contributed to Medicare taxes. If you haven't, you may still qualify through a spouse's work record. Answer each question carefully and take your time. The form saves your progress so you can come back to it. One of the most important questions in the application is whether you currently have health insurance through an employer, either your own employer or a spouse's employer. Your answer here determines whether Social Security flags your account for potential delayed enrollment. If you have creditable employer coverage from a large employer with 20 or more employees, you may be allowed to delay Part B without a penalty. But if you answer that you don't have qualifying employer coverage, Social Security will expect you to enroll in Part B now. Be honest and accurate here, a mistake can result in a penalty later. After you submit the application, Social Security will review it. You'll receive a confirmation number on screen, write that down or take a photo of it. Within about 2 to 3 weeks, your red, white, and blue Medicare card will arrive in the mail at the address you provided. Your card will show your Medicare number, which is now a unique 11-character combination of letters and numbers rather than your Social Security number, which was changed to protect your identity. Keep this card safe and carry it with you to every medical appointment. Original Medicare, Parts A and B, does not include prescription drug coverage or coverage for that 20% coinsurance gap. After SSA.gov confirms your Part A and Part B enrollment, your next step is to separately enroll in a Part D drug plan through a private insurer, and to consider a Medigap supplement plan. For Part D, go to Medicare.gov and use the Plan Finder tool. You enter your prescriptions and your zip code and it shows you every available plan in your area with estimated annual costs. For Medigap, contact Medicare supplement insurers directly or use a broker to compare quotes. A few common mistakes can delay your application or cause problems later. First, make sure your name on the application exactly matches your name on your Social Security card. Even a middle initial mismatch can cause a delay. Second, don't start the application in a browser session where you might be timed out. Use a private or regular window and keep the session active. Third, don't confuse SSA.gov with Medicare.gov, they're two separate government websites. SSA.gov is where you enroll, and Medicare.gov is where you manage your plan choices after you're enrolled. If you have trouble completing the application online or have a complicated situation, like a foreign birth record, a name change, or a work history that includes self-employment, you can call the Social Security Administration directly at 1-800-772-1213. You can also visit your local Social Security office in person. Bring your documents with you either way. For translation assistance, Social Security offers services in multiple languages and TTY services for the hearing impaired. To recap, gather your documents first, then go to SSA.gov and apply for Part A and Part B online. It takes about 15 minutes. After that, go to Medicare.gov to pick a Part D drug plan and contact Medigap insurers before your 6-month supplement window closes. Do those 3 steps in order and you'll have full Medicare coverage in place before your 65th birthday.